So hi there YouTube. I'm doing a quick update from my phone. Nothing serious. It's just a quick update on the things that I use in my hair. Right now it's at its natural puffy state, which most people don't see me as because I really don't get on camera like this. But when I used to do camera, I used to just have the straight hair. But I've been like this all my life, and I've actually been wearing it like this for the past year. The last couple videos I've made, I've had straight hair because it was in the winter time, but in the summer I rarely straighten my hair as much because of the heat damage, and my hair usually gets heat damage. But this is like 3 days no wash right here, just a simple spray to keep it moisturized and everything. And I just want to go over the things that I use to moisturize my hair. I'm not a big person on all these organic oils. I don't do the olive oil, I don't do the castor oil. I don't do all that stuff that most people use. I don't do the homemade mix. I do wash my hair once a week because of product buildup that I do use. I do have moisture sucking hair, so I do use a lot of leave-in and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff that I used to use that I'll tell you about, and there's a lot of stuff that I don't use anymore, and there's a lot of stuff that I just stick with for right now. But the first thing that I'm going to get on is my favorite conditioner. I don't have it with me right now, but I do use the big thing of Aussie and Moist for the conditioner because it leaves my hair super soft, and it's a really thick conditioner, and it really works. Another thing that I use, I try to only shampoo once a week, but sometimes I have to shampoo a little bit more because if I just try to co-wash with the conditioner, my hair will be so grimy feeling. If I try to comb through it with the conditioner, it really doesn't work. And what I do when I do wash my hair before, I do separate it into the sections in the fours. So when I do pre-wash it, I just put the conditioner in certain sections so I can detangle it a little bit easier because I do have a lot of hair, as you can see. And my hair type is 3C in the back, 4A in the middle, because I really do have really tight kinky curls in the middle. I don't know if you can see. And then I have again loose wavy curls in the front, but this is with my hair not defined or anything. This is just 3-day curls. But we're gonna get into what I do use. So as soon as I get out the shower, I do leave my hair soaking wet. I don't towel dry or anything. I don't like to have it semi-dry. I like to keep it soaking wet so it can keep the moisture. And what I do use as a leave-in is this Shea Moisture Curl Enhanced Smoothie. This is one of my favorite because it is Shea Moisture. It has organic coconut and hibiscus, coconut oil, silk protein for thick curly hair, and it says moisture, body, and shine, and it really does that. And if I'm using this, the only thing I'm going to use after with it is Kinky Curly Spiral Spritz. And these are both available at Target, but this is also now available at Walgreens. Same prices at Target, $9.99, but you know you can get it at Walgreens if you're not close to a Target. This I do get from Target, and I think you can get it from some other places, but the only place I do get it is from Target. And I really like to use this, and I don't use it. I might use it all over my head, but I mostly focus on my middle section, which I said is really kinky, which is the 4A, and it really dries out. But if it does have a lot of moisture, it holds moisture, which is funny. So I just try to focus on my middle section, and then I try to focus on my front because, like I said, there are more waves, and they do dry out, and like my hair is dyed and everything. It's not bleached or anything. It's just dyed. But I do try to make the curls look a little bit more coily. So I do try to focus on that when I do add stuff. Another thing that I'm a big fan of is also by Shea Moisture. It's the Curl and Style Milk. And this is also, I think, $9.99 or $7.99, one of those. And it's also organic coconut hibiscus for thick curly hair, and it has the protein with the coconut oil. And they kind of do the same, but this is a little bit better for moisture. They smell exactly alike. They do the same thing, but I don't use this alone because I did use this alone one time, and it did leave my hair just a little dry, but I probably just because I didn't use as much product as I do when I just grab a nice gulp size of this. I don't use dime size. I go through a lot of product with this hair, as you can see. Another one of my favorites is Miss Jessie's. I am a huge fan, user, whatever you want to call it, of Miss Jessie's. I've used the curly meringue. Curly pudding really weighs my hair down. I tried to use it to define my curls, and it didn't work as well as I liked it to work. So I am just a fan of quick curls. Now this, if I take a shower and I deep condition my hair, I'll just leave a little bit of conditioner left in my hair, and I'll still have it sectioned in the 4 parts. Hair still soaking wet, and I'll just come, take it out, put the Miss Jessie's in it, scrunch it up, go to the next session, rake some Miss Jessie's through it, scrunch it up, and then I flip my hair over, shake it, because I do go for the big look. I don't define my curls at all. I'm not a defined curl person. I do rock the big hair because I just don't like flat curls on me at all. I mean, for the first 10 to 15 minutes to let it dry, I don't shake it or anything. I don't put my hands through it just to avoid from frizz. Well, 15 to 30 minutes to avoid the frizz, and that's why, you know, I'll get dressed or put my makeup on. But after that, before I go out, I don't step out the house with flat curls mostly because I just don't like the way it looks on me. I tend to feel like I look like a wet poodle. And that's just because there'll be the product, and, you know, as the product dries, it has that wet look, and I don't mind the wet look big, but the wet look flat, I look like a wet poodle, and I don't like that. So yeah, I do flip my head over, I shake it, I play in it a lot. I love my hair. I would never change my hair. I really only straighten my hair when I need to, because this hair really does intimidate people. I don't know what it is about people with natural hair. I don't know if people think that we think we're on our own pedestal or whatever have you, but natural hair does intimidate some people, and my hair does get really big sometimes, and I do find that it does intimidate people, which is so funny, because I don't think I'm an intimidating person at all, but my hair does, and people look at it and they think this girl with this hair and this girl with these gauges, and I am at a 00 now, which I did have zeros in for like a month and a half, but I was really excited to get to a 00, and when I went to go get some from Hot Topic, I'm not a type of person, I don't like to spend like $19 to $20 on some jewelry. Like, I've never done that. I always buy clearance jewelry, and they didn't have tapers. All they had were these pinchers, and the pinchers, they weren't going in the same way the tapers do, and I did blow out my ears / rip my lobes, tear them, so they were kind of like bleeding for a while, and that was bad. But when I switched and put these plugs in for like the last 2 days, they're better. I can dangle them, I clean them, I'm all happy now. So yeah. Oh, and another thing, when I wake up in the morning to revive my curls, I use Lavish Curl Moisture by Curls, but which this is, like, it's more of a spiral spritz, kind of like this kinky curly. So I got this from Calzmania, and they had probably like this much product left in it. What I did was I added water, and I just keep adding water. So now it's probably just like a more water mixture, but I think I might add like some olive oil or something in it, just to not have just straight water, because you know water just dries out your hair, so to have something in it. But yeah, that's what I do. I'm a fan of Miss Jessie's. I'm a fan of Shea Moisture. I'm a fan of Kinky Curly. I'm a fan of anything that keeps my big fro healthy. So as always, rate, comment, subscribe. Love you. Have a great summer.